What's up, movie lovers and food lovers? It's Jay Spice Films with Food here, and I'm live. So, yeah, let's just wait for people to show up, and we're just gonna, talk whatever you guys want to talk about. I guess we got 2 viewers. What's up? Hey, that's my buddy. I'm doing the hair metal podcast with. We got 3 viewers on, but I feel like sometimes it's just bots. So I figured, I don't remember what video I said this in, but I said that I was going to be watching a bunch of new movies I haven't seen before, and then I was going to keep track of them on my letterbox. And didn't work out how I planned because I procrastinated. I only watched 2 movies last month, 2 new ones. But I'm just going to read the reviews to you here. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to make sure that I got a consistent audience. Okay, so if you want to know what the movies were, I watched 50-50, and that's the movie where Joseph Gordon-Levitt gets cancer. Seth Rogen's in it. Everybody wants some. The link. So I guess I don't know how delayed this is. I'm sorry. Because I'm just going to read them straight up from my, hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm going to do them straight off of my letterbox. So I guess I'll start off with the 50-50 review, I guess. I watched it on February 1st this year. So I'm going to just go straight to it. I thought it was great. And I'm just reading this. I'm skipping over a little bit because it's kind of just like pre-stuff, like, hey, so a film like this was very refreshing. Nothing in it felt like a movie, if that makes sense. Everything felt very realistic and raw. I don't know, raw, but yeah, realistic. There was one scene that felt a bit more exaggerated than the rest and a little out of place. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Although I understand why it was just to add more conflict. The dialogue is very good, nothing special or witty or anything, but it's funny and again sounds real. I gotta stop saying that, but I don't know how else to describe it. There's more drama than comedy, which I wasn't expecting from Seth Rogen, but the balance of comedy with drama worked very nicely. It's mostly just sex jokes, and not everyone will like that, but I personally did and thought they didn't feel forced or lazy. And I only have one complaint besides the scene I referred to earlier, and that's the treatment of Bryce Dallas Howard's character, but it didn't bother me too much as I thought it worked more. I reduced fractions. Look at that. I'm using my math. And the other one here is Everybody Wants Some. Good Linklater movie. It's kind of like Dazed and Confused. That's really what compared to the most. It's just a bunch of kids on a college baseball team in 1980 hanging out on the last weekend before school. So it's kind of like reverse Dazed and Confused, because Dazed and Confused, it's the last day of school, but in Everybody Wants Some, it's the last day before school, or the last weekend, I mean. So it's a bit longer time frame. So I said, before stating this or starting this review, I'll just say that I'll try as much as I can not to compare it to Dazed. That being said, there's a lot of similar things like beer and weed, obviously. They play pool and Gilligan's Island references. Overall, I thought the movie was very fun and entertaining. The characters all had great chemistry and were well portrayed. There was lots of funny and interesting philosophical dialogue like I thought there would be. The movie, unlike Days, feels more filled. It has a real main character, which works out for it. The movie takes place in 1980, and everything feels very accurate, such as the clothes and the slang and the relationships. I'll be honest and say that watching the behind the scenes made me help me realize that. The last thing I really liked is that many of the characters are kind of unlikable, but it just feels like stuff that guys do to each other all the time. You know, like beating each other up and screwing with each other. Uh, as for the negatives, I think although the characters were fun to watch and well acted, I have a feeling they won't be as memorable as from Days because they're mostly just baseball players trying to get girls and drink. But this movie isn't as big of an ensemble and it has more of a structure. I still did love some of the characters, such as Jay Niles, Nesbitt, and Plum. Also, make sure to stay for the credits. They were fantastic. Yep. So overall, it was a very good movie. Not as great as Dazed and Confused, but it works on its own. It's definitely worth a watch. Gave that a 4 out of 5. So and then I watched Hot Rod yesterday, and I actually just typed up this review. So said with the current events going on, I now have more time to watch movies, and I started with Hot Rod. I heard lots of good things, so I decided to watch it. And actually, Colin, shout out to you because I always wanted to watch Hot Rod, but because you told me it was good, I was like, you know what, I'll watch it, and it was on my list. So now you can hear what I think about it. Isn't that good? So I said, I thought it was very funny. It reminded me of Napoleon Dynamite and Wet Hot American Summer with the random out of nowhere scenes in the dialogue. And as a big fan of glam metal, as Colin knows, I really like the amount of Europe songs they used. You know, the guys that did the Final Countdown, there's a bunch of their songs, but they never used Final Countdown, which was cool. They used Danger on the Track and Cherokee and uh, Rock the Night. And they did like half of that damn album. And that's going to be a fun album to review because now I got to hear most of these. Look at that, Colin. Does this count as research for the podcast? Watching this movie. uh, I said I also thought the love story side of them kind of like a dick to her. One of my favorite scenes is when he's talking to the girl, and then he goes, "You look pretty." When she's walking away, and she goes, "What was that?" And then he says, "You look shitty. Good night, Denise." It's one of my favorite lines. And then all of the side characters were great, and I thought that no jokes went on for too long, which was surprising. And my only problem is that a couple of jokes didn't work, but otherwise I thought it was hilarious. I didn't really have a lot of problems. Uh, I was kind of surprised to see it only had a 39% stupid movie, but I was thinking like Anchorman, Talladega Nights, they all had pretty high reviews. Step Brothers has a higher rating. Step Brothers has like a 58 though, so that's also rotten. You know, don't trust critics, right? Don't trust critics. I don't know if I want to trust critics or movie fans. I trust myself. I mean, if I hear good things about something, I'll watch it. But yeah, so that's I got that out of the way. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So let me know in the comments. I'm gonna get rid of this PlayStation notification. I'm free now. Come on, guys. Ask me some questions or something in the comments. We can talk about whatever you want. Like I would prefer if it was on brand for the channel, talk about like fast food or junk food or movies, but if you want to talk about anything else, that's okay. I want some comments, boys. Come on. Subreddit on YouTube. Sorry about that. Had to itch my nose, but I can't touch my face, remember? I mean, we could talk about the situation going on right now. I don't know. You want to talk about that? The C word? I guess I could say that. Where I am, bars and restaurants are going to be closed. My local movie theater is closed now, so that sucks. Mall of America's closed. All the Hot Topics are closed. So I can't get any more pop figures, so that's good. The addiction is going to... come on, people, comment. All right, drink. You can ask it. I don't know how delayed the stream is. I'm sorry. So, just gonna have to go in the actual comments just to make sure. It's an inside joke. Are you gonna know? All right, I'm going full old school. I'm just texting. I'm commenting on here just to make sure, because I don't, if there's anything delayed, I don't want to. If the stream's delayed, I don't want to have to wait for answers, so I'm just straight up commenting. Don't I have the worst streams? My streams are always like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna go live," and then it's just like me waiting for responses. I don't know what I should do, which is a very good symbol of where we are in the U.S. And I'm just going to say, of course, the quality is bad because this laptop isn't the best. I don't like this shirt, man. The shirt has too much cleavage. You know how much chest I have exposed. See, I'm really reaching for stuff here because I want you, the viewers. PBS is made possible by viewers like you. So I wanted you guys to control what I talk about, but I'm going on the movie subreddit. Oh yeah, Sonic is the highest grossing video game movie now. Makes sense. Birds of Prey is going to be released on digital early. All Alamo Drafthouse theaters were closed. Still never been to there. So that sucks. But I understand. Shudder has a free trial. Free-month trial, but I don't like those because then it's like, give me your credit card information. Shudder, where I can watch all my slasher movies though. There's a bunch on Tubi. Actually, speaking of that, should I start doing a slasher movie review series? Because I've really been wanting to do it. I have a crap ton of movies listed on Tubi. That's the one free movie streaming. They're always on Facebook ads. It's like, we have more stuff than Netflix. You know, it's them. So I've been wanting to do that. It's my birthday tomorrow, actually. So maybe I could review Bloody Birthday. Hi, Marco. Maybe I could review Bloody Birthday. I don't think Happy Birthday to Me is on there, but there's. Hey, maybe you can save this stream because Colin's not helping. Okay. Who would win in a fight, a lion or a tiger, but like to the death, not some piece of shit? Like they fighting to survive. Who would win, a lion or a tiger? I don't know about animals. Aren't tigers the fiercest creatures in the animal kingdom? No, but aren't tigers like stronger than lions? Or am I just being dumb? I'm gonna go with tiger. Because they're like seen them. They're very fierce. Ooh, the quality was just actually bad there. You know what? Just to keep this going, I'm gonna look it up. Sundance Now is apparently having a free trial. Okay. Uh, who's stronger? Tiger or lion? Tiger is indeed stronger than the lion. Okay. So yeah, tigers have more muscle and stuff. This is completely random, but you saying I don't know, but it'd be effing cool. That just reminded me of trans rights. What a good reference to the lo-fi streams. But you saying that I don't know, but it'd be cool just reminded me of that scene in Biodome. That's actually my second least favorite movie of all time. But there's the scene where they're sitting they're sitting there. I don't even remember what's happening. The two main characters, and then the one goes, "Do you remember the Great Fire in 1974 that supposedly started in your dad's basement when a squirrel knocked over a can of kerosene?" And then the other one goes, "You started that fire?" And then the first guy goes, "Nah, but it was pretty cool, wasn't it?" And it's like the only good scene in that movie. We should. I'm gonna. Oh god, guys, I'm picking my nail. It's a bad habit. I'm sorry. I gotta go throw it away now. It's kind of gross. I'm sorry about that. Oh, actually, now that I just saw these, Marco, this is how all my streams are. It's just me begging for people to say something, and then me trying to carry it all on my shoulders. I think I work better when I'm bouncing off of others. But now that I saw these, I can read all these Napoleon Dynamite cartoon. I'm thinking about the cartoon Napoleon Dynamite comics and review them all. Now that I have time, I also got the first issue of the new Mask miniseries. I didn't even know about that. That's awesome. So I'm gonna have to get all the other issues of that once the comic book store opens because I'm assuming it's closed. But yeah, I can start. I want to do more comic reviews. Like I don't know if you guys know this about me. I don't remember if I ever said it, but I've been trying to collect all of the late 80s, early 90s Punisher comics, and he was all over the market then. That was peak Punisher time. That is a big if. But I wanted to get all the issues of Punisher Volume 2. It's technically Volume 2 because there was the miniseries Circle of Blood, which I also want to get. But I want to get all the issues of Volume 2 of the regular Punisher, Volume 1 of War Journal, and Volume 1 of, War Zone. I feel like I could review a couple at a time, like here's the first 5 issues. Or I could just break it up into story arcs. I don't know how you guys think I could do it. But with like comics, I'm not even sure how I should review them. Like, should I just go by the whole story? Should I tell the whole story since a lot of people aren't going to be owned in this stuff? Or should I just give a general idea of the comics and like, or just give an idea of the story and then just talk about how I felt about the characters and the writing? Do I review the art? I don't know how to review comic books, but Colin's got a question here. I got to answer. Who would win in a fight to the death, Vince Neil or Axl Rose? Axl. Axl's a tough man. Uh, they were both super skinny back in the day, but I feel like Axl was more badass and tough. Vince doesn't seem like he really got into fights. That was Nicky's job. Like you ever hear that story about oh, it was one of the guys from Metallica. It was either Kirk Hammett or James Hetfield, but at like the Whiskey a Go Go or something. Some people aren't even going to understand what the hell they're talking about. Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue and one of the Metallica band members, they like chased each other down the Sunset Strip in LA. And Nikki had like platform boots on. I could look it up right now. Versus Metallica. All right, come on, where is it? Okay, apparently they had a feud. No, but I'm talking about like when he chased them. Nikki Sixx chases Metallica member. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, here we go. It's somewhere in here. Oh, he chased Lars Ulrich. Ulrich, whatever, however you say his name. I don't even remember what he, like, what instrument. Or I don't know about Metallica, okay? I'm sorry. They're cool, though. Low-key called the stream Life in Quarantine with a beanie. That's what H3H3 is living, too. Colin only wants to talk about music, doesn't he? Oh, why did I spill? What's my favorite Nirvana song? I've only listened to the big stuff. I've listened to Smells Like Teen Spirit. So out of everything I've heard, I'd say my favorite is Come As You Are. It also has that really cool scene when he plays in Captain Marvel. That was the best part of the movie. And that really reignited my love for that song. Yeah, I gotta check out their albums more. Although Kurt Cobain said that, God damn it, why can't I remember what the album's called now? You know the big album, the big Nirvana album from 1991. Nevermind. Kurt Cobain said Nevermind sucks, so maybe I shouldn't listen to it. Straight up just skipped to In Utero. Utero. Marco, do you have any questions? Yeah, it is Nevermind. This feels like a bot. I'm gonna look up this person's favorite. It's like your favorite album. My favorite album, I feel like, is Meteora by Linkin Park. All right, I'm just gonna remove this guy. I'm sorry. How's my quarantine life going? It's all right. Boring. I want to hang out with friends. I'm apparently going to tomorrow. We're gonna watch all the Star Wars movies. We're gonna watch the first 6, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I can't really eat out. I can't go get comics. I can't go to Hot Topic. I can't watch movies. So basically, I'm saving money. So that's good, right? It's good that I'm saving money. So I'm gonna be watching a lot more stuff on Netflix. I've been watching that '70s show. I'm on season 4, and the show is really not that great now. But I'm still watching it because I'm attached to the characters at this point. You know, I'm at the halfway point, but really, they're getting to the Flanderization. You know, and that's when they take like one character trait of a character and just expand it so that's their only character. I'm feeling that with Fez. Like literally everything he says is like, "Oh, I need to get laid," you know. And then Hyde is literally the entire character of Hyde now is just like, haha, I say things so that I piss my friends off. Uh, yeah, your job's bad. I know that. And I've been watching the Chef Show. I'm watching all the episodes out of order. And you know what? I'm actually gonna. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. I'm gonna put my PS4 in rest mode just because I'm not using it right now. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff on my list. There's too many TV shows. I have a bunch of TV shows, but TV shows I don't like as much as movies because movies you can get them done quicker and you don't have to invest as much time. Like, don't you feel like there's something magical when you can, uh, with movies because you can just tell an entire story in like an hour and a half. I don't know. That's why I like them so much. Wilford, the Bill Burr show. That's what it is, right? Is that on Netflix? Let me check here. There, you like my knee? I'm gonna put my leg over here. I'm just gonna see if it's on Netflix. Nope, it's not. Ed Helms is in it. I like Ed Helms. With very low stock of TP. How many rolls have you got in storage? I'm gonna go to my bathroom right now. Just cause. Oh crap, boys! I only have one roll in my bathroom. It's pretty full though. It's pretty good. I'm gonna have to start conserving. Because we usually keep them under the sink, but I guess there's no more, so that's bad. I'm not gonna worry too much though, because that toilet paper is gonna last a while. We would probably have more somewhere else. I just don't want to walk around because I don't want you guys to be sitting here looking at my almost empty room. Marco, do you have any movie or TV show recommendations? Otherwise, I can just read off my Netflix watch list if you guys want. Almost done with this drink. I need to put a jacket on. I'm gonna put my jacket on actually. BoJack Horseman is on my list. And this might be kind of weird, but when it comes to TV shows, or like, I guess I could start another one, but I only watch one like comedy show at a time. Although BoJack is like super serious drama at the same time, so maybe I can make an exception. I just don't like watching a bunch of TV shows at once. Like I started Supernatural 2 years ago at this point. I'm still only on season one, episode 7. I watch like one episode every couple months. I'm so disappointed. Is that bad? Is it bad that let me balance these strings out? Be like in the Breakfast Club. I don't know. I watch one episode like every 3 months. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get back into this. I don't know why. But then I was able to watch the damn Office all in a row. And same with the In-Betweeners. I watched the In-Betweeners because I was like, oh, meme accounts used to post quotes from it all the time. It was like the exact same one though. It's this scene where a guy's like, you know what golf stands for? Gay outdoor lifestyle with fellas. And then so I was like, all right, that's kind of funny. And then I watched the show based on that solely, and I fell in love with it. And it's one of my favorite shows of all time now. In Betweeners is this really good British teen show, and it's really crass, it's really vulgar. So I don't know how much You guys are into that? There's a lot of dick jokes and sex jokes, and there's a lot of like all the friends making fun of each other and calling each other dickheads all the time and twats and wankers. But it feels very authentic, even though I'm an American. It's so funny because every time I hear British people talking about the in-betweeners, why do I feel racist right now? This isn't. But every time I see British people talking about the in-betweeners, it's like, oh, Americans don't understand our humor. And it's like the whole show is like dick and fart jokes and like physical comedy. Like it's all the stereotypical like bottom of the barrel stuff. Although it's executed well, it doesn't feel like they're doing it because it's like, oh, these are the easy jokes, so let's go for this. It feels like they're doing it because it's like, all right, this is actually what would fit the show. Man. It's a fun show. The first movie's on Tubi. I gotta watch that, and I'll probably review that on Letterboxd and then on here. I'm just doing the reviews on Letterboxd first because it's that app where you can keep track of all the movies you watch, so I like that aspect of it. But also I can just get my thoughts out there, and I don't want to do a video on every movie I review because then it's just like a bunch of quick 2 minute 2 to 5 minute videos, and I feel like that would just get boring for be like, I watched this is how I feel. Like I want to do that for new movies, which is hilarious because on my channel all the time I used to be like, I don't want to review new movies as much because that's what everybody does. But hey man, there's not many new movies coming out. You know it's gonna be at the Oscars? Birds of Prey, Sonic, Doolittle, The Invisible Man, Bloodshot, The Hunt. There's so much stuff that or there's like a lot of bad we had the bad movie season. January through February is the bad movie season. And Weiss is on, so I'm just gonna send him a snap in the stream. Rocket Man, the Elton John biopic. I can check it out. What was that saying? I'm sorry. What was I talking about? No, I'm trying to remember. I was talking about in-betweeners. But like after that. I already forgot because I snapped Weiss. Oh yeah, the Oscars. Watching the Oscars is gonna be a huge Skype call. That's what everything's gonna be. Graduations, online school. Everything's just gonna be done on Skype now. People are gonna have their first dates on there. It's gonna be like, hi, what are you doing on the quarantine? Somebody should make a sketch about that dating during all of this. Could you imagine if you were dating during all this? Or like it was a first date, you match with them on Tinder, and then it's just you like FaceTiming them like, hi, like what are you gonna do? Are you gonna give them like room tours? You gonna show them your house? I'm taking you to the parents early. Here's my mom. Taron Egerton has a beautiful effing voice. His covers in the movies are perfect. I've heard them and they're good. That's cool that he sung them for real instead of just having them covered phone sex. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. If you guys want, you can give me ideas for what to do in the future. Because like I'm gonna be watching a bunch of stuff, like I said, on my Netflix list and keeping track of all that on Letterboxd, and then the slasher movie review series. I'll actually do the videos on here. I don't know. Should I do like commentaries, or should I just do reviews? Because I feel like commentaries could be kind of fun. Although it might just be me being like, "Here's the first pair of boobs in the movie." Somebody else joined a couple minutes ago, so hello to you. Why not? Oh, why not do commentaries? I don't know. I just feel like it could get a little repetitive. I don't want my whole YouTube channel to just be me watching movies and being like, "Whoa, look at this! I want to review them too. I want to make them." Damn it! feel like Ben Affleck and Jane Silent Bob Strike Back. When, Lord? When is my time? I mean, I have all this time period to be writing scripts now, man. I gotta be writing. I'm gonna do this too because I want this channel maybe not to grow, but I just want to do more videos because it's fun. I want to be doing this channel because it's fun. I'm not trying to gain more subscribers or anything. Because most of my subscribers, I'm just like, hey, I have a YouTube channel and talking to my friends, and then they're like, oh, what is it? And then I'm like, it's this. But yeah, I want to do the slasher review series. I could start doing more comic book reviews. There's this Brian Lee O'Malley book that I got. He's the guy who did Scott Pilgrim. It's called Seconds. I can read that and review that. I feel like comic book reviews is on brand for my channel because I cover a bunch of comic book stuff. And Colin, I know you want to do music stuff, but we're not doing that on my channel because this is called Films and Food. And I'm going to make an exception with comics because comics are a big part, or comic book characters are a big part of my life. And I want to review a bunch of comic movies. That's actually what I really wanted to do. I wanted to watch every Marvel movie, every DC movie, every just comic book movie in general, except Son of the Mask, my least favorite movie of all time. I wanted to do a podcast style thing where I review every comic book movie besides Son of the Mask because I'm not watching that. And I was thinking about doing it with Weiss. And the reason is Marco asked, GTA is the one thing that I'll make or I guess comics, but GTA is one of the only things I'll make an exception for outside of my channel. Like whenever they announce GTA 6, I'm gonna do a video on that, and I'm gonna cry. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, it's finally here. I can go to Vice City in modern day. I'm assuming that's what they're gonna do. I could be wrong, but I'm not gonna do more GTA gameplay videos. I mean, I play the game all the time now with my friends, but I'm not gonna do streams of it. And also, it's not on brand, but I'll do like a gameplay trailer reaction if they once they release that. Because obviously GTA 6 is coming out. There's some people who are like, they're not gonna make it. Like, come on, man. I mean, I guess they technically could do GTA 5 for the rest of the time. See you, Marco. Isn't my really broken? Check the new. Oh, hello, by the way. Check the new Mystery Incorporated 2020 series trailer. It's a dark, serious, dramatic, and spooky take on Scooby-Doo for an older audience, similar to what Netflix did with Sabrina the Teenage Witch live action. Dude, this sounds like a promo. I'm gonna look it up though. Sounds like you're promoting your stuff. Oh yeah, it's like a fan series. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were coming on here to promote. I see it on here. I can just watch it right now.
Our town is a quaint and happy little town, blissfully ignorant to its own dark little secret.
This is interesting. I love fan films. I really love fan films. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this. Oh, come on. Nice. They even modernized the costumes. Yeah, this is straight up like a more of a regular horror movie. So that's cool. Someone said this looks like an SNL skit making fun of Riverdale.
Why is this so important to you? What could possibly be worth risking all of our lives?
This kind of does look like a parody of Riverdale. It reminded me of Riverdale. 10 episode series coming out. Each episode's going to be about an hour long. That is cool, man.
Right. People are dying. You just want to run in theater at first precaution of the Look at me. I'm not cut out for this.
Hey, if it's serious, is Shaggy going to be an actual stoner? Since it's more mature. Mm-hmm. Fred and Daphne into each other. That was funny.
Welcome to Coolsville.
Coolsville. Yeah, Scooby doesn't talk, man. That's how you know it's different. This is interesting, though. This looks good.
I got us right.
Thanks for putting me on this. I feel like I'd seen it, but I didn't watch it. Oh, yep. He's high. Oh, and there's the mystery machine that they just teased. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna sub to them. I feel like on the last stream I did, I talked about my plans. A video essay series on Adam Sandler. I feel like I've already talked about that on the other stream, on my not my last one, but the like excuse me, on the one channel anniversary, the 2-year channel anniversary one. Yeah, I've been going on YouTube for a while now. How many videos do I have? I have like a little over 100, don't I? Pretty proud. I'd say like a quarter of that maybe is GTA, even though that's not what my channel is about. But yeah, once GTA 6 is announced, I'll do a video on that talking about what I want to see. Although it's probably just going to be like a logo. It's going to be like GTA 6, and then they're not even going to have a release date. That's my guess on what they would do. So it'd be kind of weird to make a video. Or though, I guess like when it's officially announced, I can talk about what I want to see. Otherwise, I could just talk about what I want to see in general in a video. And maybe I could do more videos like the one that I did about Venom 2. I'm actually pretty proud of that video. Like it didn't have visuals or anything because I'm not great at editing. Have you read Future Quest from DC and Hanna-Barbera? No, I don't think I've heard of it. I don't read a lot of comics. I go with very specific stuff, like fandoms I'm into. And I'm not a big Hanna-Barbera person, although I like Scooby-Doo. I actually have a Shaggy Funko Pop. I haven't really checked out any of the other stuff. Like, I don't know a lot about Space Ghost or Wacky Racers, stuff like that. But yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get Weissman here. I don't know what I want to do. Oh yeah, I was gonna watch. That's awesome, man. I hope it goes good. I'm trying to make my own too. Yeah, Black Widow was delayed due to C word. But yeah, I'm trying to make a movie too. I don't even know what I'm doing on YouTube. I'm trying to make a couple short films. I want to make two short films and then release them on me and my friend's channel, Spice and Weiss, or if I'm gonna release them because we're gonna work on it together, or if I'm gonna release them here. But I'm trying to make. I can tell the ideas, I guess. Uh, there's one, and I already talked about this on Deck Talk with Spice and Weiss. Sorry for the promotion. I don't know if it's promotion, if it's my stuff though, or if it counts. But I'm trying to make a. What am I saying? Short film. I want to make one that's like a parody, like a comedic. You're not a parody because I'm not making fun of the movies, but the Purge movies. I'm trying to make a fan film of that about this one little story that takes place right after the Purge ends, because you know it ends at 7 in the morning. It's going to be a little scenario with two characters, and it's like, I mean, a dark comedy, you know, because it's Purge. It's not going to be like wacky fun times. It's gonna be like a dark comedy. And then the other thing, The Flash, yeah, I I just never watched it. I should because I'm a big comic book guy, but I haven't, and I haven't watched Gotham. I didn't really watch Field that much. Is a like comic book movies, boom, I can blast through them, but just it shows they just take more commitment, you know. And plus, I end up using YouTube for most of the time, which is kind of bad. But and then I'm trying to make a heist short film. Uh, you know, because I love. You guys know I'm in all my GTA roleplay. All I do is rob stores. I love heists. Not, I'm never gonna do it in real life. Planning out of everything, and all of my ideas, all my like movie ideas that I came up with. I can have you in one just so that Joe's not acting in every one. Weiss. You guys already know his real name is Joe. Whatever. We could spread it. We can mix it up. I wanted to have them all be me and Weiss, but if we want to mix up, we can have you and it, Colin. But the other idea I had besides the Purge comedy thing is it was going to be these two kids. They're in their garage, and the one is like, "Hey, I got this plan for a heist," and then the other one's like, "Oh, I don't know if we should do it." And then it's basically just like a conflict of them back and forth deciding if they're going to do it or not. And it is weird because I wrote the script and I think it's not amazing, but I think it's pretty good. Although I guess it's coming from me. Maybe if I send the script to somebody else, I'm not going to send it to any professionals yet because this is just for fun. I'm not going to. I'm making a dark R-rated serious Blue Falcon and Dynamite film in the style of Dark Knight Returns and 80s RoboCop. That sounds awesome, dude. I'm gonna check out your channel actually. That sounds awesome. R-rated Blue Falcon and Dynamite. That's cool, man. Oh, my phone just died. Damn it. So I will make sure to check your channel out after. But yeah, I'm gonna do that high short. It's funny because I was writing the script and I think it's all right. There's a lot of dialogue because I'm gonna have limitations with budget because I don't have a budget. I'm gonna be using my phone. I'm gonna be using this phone to record, and I bought this little holder thing for it at Best Buy. So I got all you've done is cheap comedy vids so far. Yeah, that's what I feel like. That's what you gotta start off with. You gotta do like easy, simple stuff because the film industry is, I feel like, is very tough to get in. You got to go independent for a while. there. I got some good conflict. I think I explained the characters well enough just by showing and not telling, because that's one of the rules. uh, but I don't have an ending technically. Like I have a place where I could end it, but I don't know if it's strong enough. And it's weird that I have everything about the story planned out except the ending, because that's like one of the most important parts. You know, I feel like when you're writing a movie, I mean, I guess this is a short film, but when you're writing anything, any form of a story, you got to have a beginning, middle, and end. You got to have the ending planned out. And I have a spot where it could end, and I think it kind of works. Or I think it works. I just don't know if that's exactly where I want to end. And then the big project that I want to do, and still it's only going to be with two people, is I want to make a movie. It's funny. I didn't even try to make it topical, but now it is kind of topical with everybody stuck in their homes. Check them out. All right, I'll check that out later. It's just my phone's dead right now. And I don't want to open up a new tab just because I'm trying to. Dude, I messed this thing up. You want to act in it? Oh, okay, I'll tell you what the movie is. I'm sorry. Nah, man, that's okay. So I'll tell you what the story is. I am stupid. I ended up taking this thing out. I was just messing around and I took this thing out of the thing. There we go. I fixed it. Okay, so what it is it's kind of topical now with everybody stuck in their homes due to the C word. I don't care about, I'm not getting monetized due to coronavirus. There, I finally said it. It took me 56 minutes. Due to coronavirus, everybody is stuck in their houses, and I wanted to make a movie that took place during the zombie apocalypse. Everything is happening on the outside, but because of my budget, all that we focus on is two people, two friends, and they're stuck in their house and they're trying to figure out what to do, like how to survive, and they're worrying about their loved ones, their friends and family. And it's like a little bit serious at times. I want to have like emotional stakes, you know, and that's what I've been trying to come up with. But the main problem, I've been plugging in my phone. Why do I have another tab open? So yeah, that is what I'm trying to do, and I came up with what I think is and yeah, cool meeting you. Bad city stuff. I think that's how you say it. So Colin, you could be a zombie because there's technically going to be no zombies, but I do have plans for one. I have the. That's a movie where I actually had the. Um. Okay, we can. I was planning to do it with Weiss, but if he's busy, we can do it with him. I don't know if I should say his name on the stream. But yeah, we can have a minute maybe, but it was just gonna. I was gonna watch Shaun of the Dead soon because my idea for like the character arc is maybe a bit too similar to Sean's. Although because I'm a teenager, it would be the characters are gonna be teenagers because it'd be kind of dumb if I had me and whoever else. If we were playing like 23-year-olds or like 30-year-olds, that'd be stupid. We're gonna be teenagers. That's why we're all my stuff about two teenagers. Because I thought it was always just going to be only me and Weiss. A bit too that I'm planning is similar to Sean's and Shaun the Dead. So I'm going to watch that at some point. Maybe I can, or no, I'm not going to review that on Letterboxd. On Letterboxd, I'm only reviewing new movies I haven't seen. I'm watching Shaun the Dead for research. And that is a cool thing to say. Like, I'm doing all this nonprofit, obviously. I'm just doing this for fun. But it is cool to say that I'm watching an Edgar Wright movie for research. And like Baby Driver is one of the big inspirations for my heist short that I want to do. And look at that, we've hit an hour. This is the longest stream I've done. Yeah, for my heist short, it was really inspired by my love of GTA 5, the heists, and Baby Driver, and just like heists in general. And I was like, how about I make the cheap version of that? I like to call it Reverse Reservoir Dogs. I've never watched Reverse Reservoir Dogs, but that movie is about the opening line of Pulp Fiction because that is my biggest inspiration. The opening scene of Pulp Fiction is like I've had the idea since I watched that, and I just thought it was really interesting. It's these two characters, and they're talking about like, do they want to rob a store? And they're sitting in a diner, and they're like, why don't we just rob this place? All right, so now I got to read your comment here. I don't know what read. River friends riding a car. That sounds kind of funny. Uh, why? I feel like this dude is a bot. Feels like a bot. All right, we should do a film and do a scene that we can use my turtles in. So El Mariachi did. That's what Robert Rodriguez did for El Mariachi. He's like, I have a turtle. I'm gonna put that in the movie. Uh, yeah, if it fits as the description for one of the films I'm making in school right now. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I like it. What the hell? I'm getting rid of this dude. Uh, the hell do I report the guy for? I'm reporting him for sexually explicit material. I'm sorry, was that bad? But yeah, if we make a movie where the turtles fit in the plot, I guess. I have like a bunch of ideas, but let's see. I was based. I've already told you why I based everything around two people. Uh, yeah, the one script I have written, I have 4 pages down. The Crayola. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Like with my stuff, it's only 2 characters, so I can still film it. I just want everything. I want the script ready to go. I've sent it to Weiss, but he's only read a little bit of it, although it's only 4 pages. But still, I understand. Everybody has lives. Everybody's busy. Not anymore. Everybody's not busy anymore, so maybe you'll have more time to read it. And I'm actually going to plug my phone in right now. I probably should have done it a couple minutes ago, but just because it's dead and I'm right next to the outlet. And there it is, it's rebooting. And I'm gonna go refill up my water bottle. I don't know, ask me stuff in the comments, do whatever you want to do while I'm waiting. Or while you're waiting. Alright, I'm back. And it was kind of funny. I got some water in there now. It was kind of funny last night. I was watching. Alright. I am gonna actually just open up that new tab. So I don't know what you're going to be seeing on screen, but I'm going to look you up and I'm actually going to just subscribe to you right now. So there you go, man. And I'm trying to find your one video here. There it is. All right. And I will be checking that out later. Colin, why are you talking about yourself? I don't know. I do not know why Colin is so hot. It was kind of funny. Last night I was watching on Spice and Weiss. I was watching one of the episodes of Deck Talk that we did, which is a podcast where we just sit and talk about whatever. My deck is right out there. We were watching it and we were like critiquing the episode. He's going to be the guest on episode 3, just to say that. So, yeah. You just hit the genetic jackpot. Why right now? Face it, Tiger. You just hit the jackpot. That's what that made me think of. Ooh, speaking of that, that's a comic I want to review. Spider-Man Blue. Spider-Man Blue is fantastic. It's really sad, but it's really good. I wish that, like, I remember I went to Barnes and Noble once, and I was like, "Do you have Maximum Carnage?" And I was like looking for all these old Spider-Man comics, like Kraven's Last Hunt. That's a really good one. And they all had just the modern stuff, like 2000s onward. So that's why it's a good thing that comic book stores still exist. Because then I can find the old Spider-Man stuff I want. Because I feel like 80s Marvel is just the best. You know, you had Frank Miller, Frank. I tried saying Frank Miller and Daredevil at the same time. Frank Miller, Daredevil. All the Spider-Man stuff going on was really good when he had the black suit on, and it wasn't the symbiote. He actually Black Cat made him a cloth version of the black suit, and Todd McFarlane eventually took it off because he wanted to draw red and blue Spider-Man. But in like Fantastic Four was really good in that era, and X-Men was. I'm not gonna act like I'm a big comic reader because I don't read a lot of comics, but that just seemed like a really good era. Have you seen Flashpoint? I love Flashpoint. No, I haven't. Are you talking about the animated movie? I'm assuming you're talking about the animated movie. I've been watching a lot of animated comic book stuff. I've been watch a lot of animated DC stuff. What's the Under the Red Hood one? The Batman. Yeah, I need to do more superhero movie stuff. The comic and the movie. I haven't read the comic and I haven't watched the movie. No. But I know a little bit about it. I don't know a lot. I just remembered that Thomas Wayne, Batman's dad, is Batman in the alternate timeline. What are your thoughts on the theory that Matt Murdock will be Peter Parker's lawyer in the next Spider-Man MCU film? It sounds awesome, dude. It sounds so good. Like I haven't watched the Daredevil Netflix series since season 1 came out, and I got to rewatch all of that. Probably it would be best if I rewatched it because I was younger then, and it was maybe a bit too mature for me, and I didn't understand a lot. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, I need to rewatch that. But I think that is awesome. It would also be cool if She-Hulk was his lawyer. That'd be a cool way to introduce her, but I would prefer it to be Matt Murdock because Spider-Man and Daredevil together would be awesome, and that'd be a really cool way to bridge the gap and bring the Netflix shows into the MCU for real. I don't think they're gonna. I mean, I don't think I don't. Or no, I'm not gonna say I don't think. I don't know if they're gonna revive the Netflix shows on Hulu, but I really want Matt Murdock and Peter Parker to be together on screen because that would be awesome. Because Spider-Man and Daredevil is such a good team up. Like the '90s cartoon when Spider-Man and Daredevil teamed up, that was awesome. And they're always just cool when they're just hanging out. And I think there's like this one comic panel where it's Spider-Man and Daredevil sitting on a rooftop with their masks up eating burgers. I kind of want to see that. Although also with the next Spider-Man movie, I want Peter Parker on his own. I want it to be a more serious film, and I want Peter to have some consequences, son. I don't hate Homecoming or Far From Home. I'm not one of those guys who's like, oh, Tom Holland is the worst. But I just want Peter to have more consequences. You know, Daredevil season 2 is amazing, and season 3 is the best season of any TV show I've ever seen on television or streaming. That is high praise. Damn. Yeah, I really got to watch season 2 and 3 and rewatch season 1. And calling the 90s series is the best. The 90s series is the series of my childhood, but I think I prefer Spectacular Spider-Man overall as like a better show, but the 90s show might be more entertaining. You know, because they had all that funny like limitations. You know, like Peter was only allowed to punch 3 times through the whole show, and when he landed on rooftops, they couldn't animate birds because they thought that he would kill pigeons when he landed on the roof. But there's like so many good storylines in that. There's like the stuff with Black Cat and Hobgoblin. That was kind of cool how they did Hobgoblin before Green Goblin. Uh, Everything was like hairy. They really got cool with how the sensors were. Like Morbius sucked plasma hands instead of sucking blood. He had like those weird like suction cup things on his fingers, and then Blade showed up, so that was cool. I'm just screwing around with this. I don't know. I just need something to do with my hands. Uh, and then like, what are those? All the cops use laser guns. That's kind of funny. And then Mary Jane falling into the portal off the bridge instead of it being Gwen and dying. That was a cool sensor. And then she turned out to be a clone, so that was kind of Winnie's Spider-Man cartoon. The MTV show was really cool too. The one with Neil Patrick Harris as Spider-Man. Spider-Man cartoons just had that big reputation of getting canceled. If J.K. Simmons can return as J. Jonah Jameson, I think Willem Dafoe should return as Green Goblin. I don't think so. I think his performance was great in the Raimi movie, but I don't think he should return just because it would be a bit too distracting. And J.K., uh, like he is that character, but it's still I don't know. That's a weird thing to say, but like what I'm saying right now, but Green Goblin, I think it should be a different interpretation. And with the MCU overall, I hope they go more with the route where Norman Osborn is like leading the Dark Avengers or Thunderbolts or whatever they want to do. You know, people had that theory. I'd rather they do that than have him be Green Goblin, although he can also be Green Goblin, I guess too. But yeah, I just hope the next what I want from the next Spider-Man movies, I want Craven and Scorpion to be the villains. Because Scorpion, because they set him up, but Craven, I really want to see. I don't want somebody to do a solo Craven movie. Like, I guess it could be interesting, but Craven's more interesting when he's going after Spider-Man. And that's like the most defining part of his character. Like, Venom can work without Spider-Man because he became an anti hero. But Craven, I'm proud. The stream's actually getting interesting. Craven, like, maybe not the whole point of his character, but one of the biggest parts of his character is that he wants to hunt Spider-Man, and they could try to do like a version of Craven's Last Hunt. That would be awesome. You know how cool it would be to see Tom Holland coming out of the grave? Might be a bit too much for kids. I don't know. I mean, they already had Zombie Iron Man in Far From Home, so they could have Spider-Man crawling out the grave. Yeah, I took that too serious. I got dumb brain. Yeah, yeah. I'm just stupid. Yeah, I really want to do that comic book movie podcast at some point. I don't know what I would start off with. Maybe I'll give DC a chance first. I'll do DC then Marvel, and then like the Dark Horse. And is there any Image Comics movies? The Walking Dead TV show, but that's not a movie. But like all the other comic brands, everything. Marvel and DC. We'll do after. Besides Son of the Mask, I'm not sitting through that again. Yeah, I can do DC first, but I wanted to cover everything, like the old Batman 40s serials. I could do commentaries for those because I don't know how I could review those the whole time, right? In like the 40s Captain America serials, and then it's gonna be that really interesting time period. I'm gonna be able to review all the TV movies and stuff, and then eventually we can do TV shows and cartoons. Yeah, comic book movies are fun. If you're gonna watch DC, understand that they're supposed to be different than Marvel. They're supposed to be for more mature audiences. Yeah, I mean, not all of them. Like Shazam isn't for a mature audience, but I understand with like Joker in the Dark Knight trilogy. Like I've seen a lot of DC stuff. The first Spider-Man film is when it's been huge. Like the first X-Men movie, people were like, "Whoa, you could do this serious." And then I think 2002 Spider-Man. Ever seen the interview? You talking about the with Seth Rogen and James Franco? No, I haven't. I think it's on Netflix. I got one scene spoiled. I remember in sixth grade, this kid was talking about one of the scenes in the movie, and he was like, "Dude, it was so funny." And then I was like, "That doesn't sound funny." And then, but I might watch it, because it led to all the Sony leaks, the email leaks, where they're like crapping all over Adam Sandler, and those leaks were really funny. I mean, I guess it's not good that North Korea leaked it, but like that's how we figured out Spider-Man was going to be in the MCU because they were like, "Hey, we might work with Marvel." Batman v Superman is your favorite comic book film of all time. I haven't watched Batman v Superman in years, but yeah, I wouldn't say I love it, but I really liked it. It's better than other DC movies. I'm not gonna say it's bad though. I'm not gonna be one of those people that's like it sucks because it's better than Justice League. It actually has a vision to it, you know. And I watched the Ultimate Cut too, or the Ultimate Edition. I watched that too. There's some really good stuff in there though. That first 10 minutes of Batman v Superman, when Bruce Wayne is running down the wreckage or like during the battle. Yeah, I have seen the Ultimate Edition. I just don't really remember it that much. But I love those first 10 minutes with Ben Affleck running down to save the little girl while everything between Superman and Zod is happening. I love that scene. And then obviously the warehouse fight scene is really good. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Wonder Woman is great, and then she's got the great theme song. One of my friends used to always make fun of me because I would always sing it weird. The theme song's like, you thought I sounded stupid when I did that. Yeah, DC is great now. Birds of Prey, I really liked. Aquaman, I haven't seen Joker. I know that's bad. Really liked Aquaman. Love Shazam. Uh, I feel like the DCU gets a bit too much hate because I feel like every movie in general. This is how I like to think about it. Every movie has something good about it, at least one thing good and one thing bad. And there's something good I can find in every DCU movie. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, it's dumb. This sucks, because I think there's a good thing in every. Like Man of Steel, there's a lot of good stuff in there. Um, the scene where he saves the bus. There's a lot of good stuff in Man of Steel. Batman v Superman, I already talked about. Like Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn is amazing. There's some good stuff. And the bar scene, Justice League. I like the beginning with Superman talking about like hope or whatever, even though the stupid CGI mustache. Yeah, Batman v Superman gets too much hate. I haven't seen it in a while, though. So yeah, I was thinking about doing a video on that. Watch the Ultimate Edition of BVS. It makes so much more sense than the original theatrical version. It also is just a better movie because Zack Snyder had full creative control without studio meddling. Yeah, that's really what DC screwed up with. The studios trying to screw with the director's vision. That's when the best comic book movies are the ones without studio interference. Like Iron Man, the original Iron Man, Spider-Man 1 and 2 from Sam Raimi, Shazam, probably Joker. I haven't seen that now that Walter Hamada is in charge. Yeah, I really respect that. But yeah, I was thinking of doing a video on like what DC movies I want to see. I want to see like or HBO Max show apparently, so I guess that's that. Uh, I thought it would be kind of cool if they did a Superman movie that's set when he came out, which is like 1938. And I thought it would be cool if they had it be all black and white, and then when Superman shows up, he's the only thing that's in color. I thought that would be really cool. I don't know what the story would be though. It would probably be an origin story, but we don't need another origin story. So yeah, but I thought that would be cool, like a black and white Superman movie where he's the only one in color. I just want more Elseworld stuff like Joker. I want more standalone, different, alternate stories where it's like, what if this happened? That's what they can do to be different than Marvel. Marvel can be the universe that's all connected. In DC, it's like, here's a bunch of stories, and they can do stuff that's all over the place. They can do like not Wonder Pets. It's not Wonder Pets. The DC like all the animals. I forgot what it was called, but they were gonna do that. They can have like kids movies like that, and then they can have really adult, mature, serious stuff because their comic book catalog is so huge. Have Superman fight Godzilla in the 30s. That would be super cool. I'm not sure how long I should keep going for, but this is actually fun now. Because I don't want to just end it because we're having a good conversation now. Kind of sitting here in silence now. Yeah. Well, hopefully, I'm going to be making more content. Me and Colin should be. I'll just say that. It's kind of dumb of me. All right, I will see you. Bye. Yeah. I'll go till 3. 9 more minutes. That sounds good. Sounds about right. Are you leaving or are you just saying bye to him? I'm assuming you're just saying bye to him. But we'll go till 3. We got 9 minutes till 3. Whatever else you want. Yep. Whatever else you want to talk about. Trying to figure out. I'll probably watch Shaun of the Dead next. I think that's what I'll watch next, just for the research. Gonna watch more of that 70s Show and Chef Show. Those are the 2 shows I'm watching right now. I gotta play more video games too, man. I gotta play more games. Talk about that on Deck Talk maybe. And then I don't know. Maybe I can. Colin, do you want to be on Deck Talk maybe? And that's where we can talk about other music. Cause I want to do the channel specifically glam metal. Like we'll run out of stuff eventually, but with all the bands that were out, there were so many damn albums at that time. It's gonna take a while for us to run out of stuff. I wrote all those and I got like 36 albums. But yeah, I like how this is straight up just a normal conversation between us now. Somebody's just gonna be if somebody gets this far after it's live. I mean, shout out to you first, or I'm gonna look right at you. But it's just gonna be like 2 friends talking, and not even like to an audience, or like talking about stuff to everybody. It's straight up just me being like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for food reviews, man. There's so much items I wanted to try like fast food wise. I wanted to try the KFC donut chicken sandwich. I still need a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Taco Bell's coming out with breakfast burritos. I want to try those. The Wendy's breakfast. There's a lot of fast food that I want to review because I haven't reviewed a lot. Like if you go on my channel and look it up, I reviewed the 3 McDonald's items, and that was it. We talk about Nirvana, Queen, David Bowie, Elton John. Yeah, I don't think I'd want that episode to be all music, although it could be interesting. I'm not sure if people would get bored of that, but like I said, I watched the episodes we've already done, and a lot of it is us just sitting around like, well, what do we talk about now? So if we had music, then we would actually have a topic. We could talk about, maybe we could just do a video on all of our favorite music. I'm not going to talk about goddamn hair metal because I already have I don't know what I would say because I already have a channel about it, but like a lot of the stuff that I like, I mean, besides like Linkin Park and crunk music, a lot of my music taste came from Joe because he's like, hey, here's this. And then I was like, all right, I like this, like Remo Drive and Mom Jeans and Modern Baseball. I can talk about King Princess, talk about her, and Water Parks. I don't know. I feel like covering my eyebrows with my beanie. I don't know why. But yeah, we could do a music episode. That could be cool. Should we do the election results? We're not doing that. That was just a joke. Or we call it like the politics episode, and it's just us sitting there like, "What's your favorite McDonald's item?" It's just us talking like that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, we gotta film more episodes. We gotta do Def Leppard, Pyromania, and Shout Out the Devil next. So I guess that's a tease for what's coming out. If anybody is watching this, if anybody got this far. I don't know. How much longer do you want me to go for? Because I said till 3, but we can go longer than that if you want. It's just I wish that we could do more deck talks, but I feel like our lives are kind of boring. So we can maybe try to do one a week, but plans. We can have life gets in the way. Yeah, you can play your guitar in some videos. India. Wow. Oh, I gotta itch my nose, man. Can't touch my face. Gotta use my jacket. Hello. Colin, should I do more of these streams where I just sit and talk? Colin. Can't go right now, man. Yeah, I could do more of these streams. And then I could just read the letterbox reviews, whatever ones I end up doing next. Do I eat Indian food? Actually, no. I'm sorry, dude. I don't think I've ever had Indian food, but I can try it one day. Yeah, I can try it one day. I don't know where any good restaurants are near me. I mean, everything's closed right now, but later on. No, thank you. I'm just trying to talk. Colin, I don't know what I'm gonna ask you. Yeah, basically what Colin said. India seems like a lovely place. I'd love to go, but I have nobody want to go to LA, Los Angeles. I want to go to New York. I want to go to like Texas and like the UK, India, Japan. The world's a cool place, man. Just in general, the world's cool. No, I didn't. Ah, I accidentally spilled again. Come on, man. Namaste. But I think it would be really cool if I like went global and did food reviews. The only thing that is bad, like I love doing food reviews, but the only thing that's kind of bad about it is I don't like doing them in public. At least right now. If I started doing it more, I'll get used to it. But like I don't feel like doing it in public. But yeah, doing global food reviews would be really cool. I go to like for example India and I try out your guys' food. That would be awesome. Or like going to Mexico and getting some authentic Mexican food, going to China getting some authentic Chinese food, because I'm in the US, we Americanize a lot of stuff, because like I'm used to fast food. That's like the focus of my channel, but I would spread it, or fast food and junk food is the do like more local stuff. I had a plan, or I guess except Hawaii and Alaska, and get all the regional fast food chains, and then we visit a couple of like the big local restaurants, like not fast food chains, but I want to go to all the region ones. Oh, I'm gonna mess this up. Mira Nam J Spice High, or Mira Nam J Spice High. 302. I'm just gonna. I don't know how long I'm gonna go for. And Colin, do you have any ideas for food reviews? Do you have any ideas for food I could review? It means my name is J Spice. Okay, sweet. That's cool that I know how to say that now. Um, like all the fast food I listed previously: idli, dosa, biryani. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Uh, but like I wanted to. I haven't ate at Five Guys and like Firehouse Subs in a while. I wanted to do video another one. I forgot what the other one. There might have been another. Oh, they're Indian food. Okay. Yeah, I don't know a lot about Indian food, but maybe I could check it out. I've heard of chutney. I know that. We can do a review at the state fair and try alligator and everything. That would be awesome. Dude, you know what my favorite? We gotta do the new items. You know what my favorite new item at the state fair was last year? This is kind of surprising. I didn't try as much as I wanted to because I ended up full. I had this brisket grilled cheese with like jam, and I didn't like it as much as I thought it would. But there was this really good thing. It was a Cuban sandwich as a fajita. It was amazing. And I'm actually getting hungry right now, so I'm gonna have to end the stream soon. Bye. I will try. Bye bye. Yeah, I love up like the cookies and the cheese curds, classics. But I want to try the new stuff. I want to review the new stuff. I want to do a vlog there. Remember that. I'm gonna actually scroll up just so that I can remember it. Okay, I'm gonna remember it. memorizing it in my head right now. Yeah, like what is Corona gonna end up doing to? Yeah, we should go to the state fair. I just want to know what like. Hopefully, it's solved by then because mass gatherings are bad right now. State fair is like the definition of a math. No, I'm Mike Tyson. Mass gathering. There's so much good food there though, and I want to try more. Like I always get the same stuff, but the new food is what I want to try. Oh, I had like this loaded baked potato thing. Or it was like a oh, how would it was like a potato ball with like a bunch of cheese and stuff in it. What language do I speak? I speak English and I know a little bit of Spanish. Yo hablo un poco de español. Me llamo J Spice. Hola, Colin. Hola, Varsha. But please teach you basic Spanish. Well, if you want to say my name is, you say me llamo, and then your name. Uh, if you want to know how to say where's the bathroom, you can say donde está el baño. I don't know what Spanish to teach. The last time I was there, I was like 14. I haven't tried a lot there. Yeah, me llamo. There's two L's. Donde está el baño? Yeah, it's two words, L and then baño. But yeah, Colin, you haven't been there since you were 14. That's kind of sad. Like I feel bad. Yeah, I love the fair, man. That's one of my favorite places on earth. The fair, Mall of America. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that makes sense. I haven't hung out there with my friends yet, actually. I always go with my family. Like, I think I was gonna go with Weiss last year, but he was busy, if I remember correctly. But, like, I went to the Weird Al concert last year. That was great. That's what they're doing. Well, I wonder how COVID-19. I'm not sad. That's just how I sound. Yeah, that's just my voice. Really monotone. I can only buy him online now. I can smile. It feels kind of weird though. And you gotta go, man. We can bring Marco too. Yes, let's do it. Once all this crap is solved, let's go. Hopefully it's solved by August. Summer movie season is gonna be huge. I don't know if it's gonna be huge. There's gonna be so much more stuff now that everything's delayed. You wanna go till 3:30? I'll go till 3:30. The new Fair Foods released yet. I was gonna say maybe I can look that up, but they wouldn't have that. I don't know what stuff you've had. You know, like have you had cheese curds? Or I don't know if I want to reveal like names too much. I guess I've already said I'm from Minnesota. Screw that. Have you had the cheese curds? Have you had Sweet Martha's cookies? Have you had Pronto Pups? Those are the three classics. The walleye cakes. Those are really good. And I'm actually gonna go get something to eat. I only tried the cookies. Dude, are you telling me how long were you there? I want to know how long you were there for. Or pickle bites are really good. I just want to know how long you were there for. So I got some Pop Tart bites here. I want something easy to eat that wasn't like super gross to watch on camera. I've had I had Pop Tarts on the last Deck Talk episode actually, so it's kind of like continuing. Sorry, I just heard a vehicle. And I was like, whoa, people are moving. How are the The cheese curds are so good, dude. I don't get them with any sauce. Like, my mom eats them with ketchup. No, I don't do ketchup with cheese curds. I don't know how to describe it because it's literally just like breading. It's just cheese dunked in breading, like soaked. Yeah, but these I think might actually be. You want me to hold one up to the camera? Here's that frosting. These are better. I feel like I might like these more than regular Pop Tarts just because there's less of the pastry because it's so boring. On Deck Talk, I ate my Pop Tart around like that or like peeled off all the bits because they got, yes, they're better than normal cheese curds. I don't know what normal cheese curds are though because like not everywhere has them. Culver's has them. And I ate them upside down so I can get the frosting more. These might be kind of dumb, but population control. I was just checking the time. Okay. The mouthtrap cheese curds. Yeah, those cheese curds are really good. That's all I'll say. Now I'm getting to the point in the stream where I'm like this. It's like, we've gone for almost 2 hours, man. This is how long I want Deck Talk to be. That's kind of funny. I was just saying last night, like with Deck Talk, I'm like, I don't want it to be more than an hour and a half because it can get boring. But I've been sitting here for over an hour and a half just talking to you guys, and I don't even have anybody else with me. Like I have you guys to go off, but I don't have like a person next to me. In Deck Talk, we make shorter. I don't know. I guess it's because you guys are right here. You can just be like, talk about this. Have you seen this movie? Yeah. Yes, Colin, it is because you're here. You're not going to be our first guest, though. I'm sorry. I got somebody else planned. You can be a later one, though. There, you like my arm right in camera? Drinking water and eating Pop Tarts. We really be out here. Yes, you will be a guest at some point. I have a bunch of people playing out. I don't know if they're all going to make it, but it's all friends, so probably. I'm one of the things I need to figure out is I want to have one question that we ask everybody, like every guest. It's like this is the question that we ask, but I don't know what it is. I have a couple ideas, and it's like related to this channel. So you know what? I'll just say it. I think I'm going to ask every guest what their favorite movie is. One time, my sister tricked me into calling cheese curds cheese turds, so I went to order her Culver's and I got the strangest look. Colin, when we get to the state fair, we gotta try alligator. I've never had the alligator actually, so yeah, I can try that. Have you had it? Or I guess if you're saying we gotta try it, you haven't had it. I love Culver's though, man. It's my favorite fast food place, regional wise. Maybe in general too. Oh, my knees just cracked. And I'm turning on my phone, so you're gonna hear like the T-Mobile like ringing. I'm just turning it on, in case I get text or whatever. Like I'm not gonna let it distract the the stream, but I really didn't know what cheese curds were. In Canada, I guess. But in Canada, cheese curds don't have breading. They're just like cheese balls. I've never either, but I'm down to eat some big ass reptiles. That's what we should call it, eating some big ass reptiles. I don't know if that's how you want me to sing that, but that's how I'm saying that. I'm just waiting for my phone to fully power on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing drive-through still a thing, so I can still technically do fast. I should do more fast food reviews, shouldn't I? Right? Because all I do is like chips and Mountain Dew and stuff, like stuff you can get from the grocery store. But getting grocery store stuff now, I don't know how that's gonna be. And I have no notifications. And look at that. I turned on my phone right on my birthday at 3:18. Because tomorrow's my birthday. Do I can't have food? You do can. Alright, I got one notification and it's Reddit and diabetes. Maybe I can do health food reviews with Weiss. We're gonna be reviewing like kale salad and stuff. Maybe we should do that. I want to do like protein bar reviews actually. That'd be kind of cool. I feel like that would actually be interesting. Or I want to do like more tournament. It's not original. I don't think any of my. Yes, you can have food. I don't know why I'm pissed off. Oh no, I touched my face. Um, what was I saying? I was talking about food. I was talking about. Oh yeah, I want to do. What's the scariest movie I've ever seen? Thank you for the question. All I've really watched is like Friday the 13th, Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street, like slasher movie type stuff when it comes to horror. But this is a dumb answer, kind of. But I'm gonna say, Son of the Mask. My least favorite movie of all time. I'm saying the scariest movie I've ever seen is Son of the Mask because it was just like the effects, and it's like, oh, this is supposed to be a kids movie. It's kind of a cop out answer, but I haven't seen like Exorcist or anything like that. Yeah, but it's not original. As I was saying, it's not original ideas, but I want to do tournament, like I thought it would be cool to do a tournament. Like, what's the best water brand? We do like not gore horror movies, I mean paranormal. Yeah, have I even seen any paranormal horror ones? Uh yeah, that's like all I've watched. I'm sorry. And my answer was kind of a jing. Blair Witch Project. It's just like kind of you stick with the stuff. Like when you're watching movies, you kind of just watch the stuff that I guess not the stuff I'm comfortable with, but what I'm used to. So it's like, oh, I like slasher movies, so I'll watch this. Like you don't really end up watching a lot of new stuff. It's kind of like the joke where you go on Netflix and you just watch the same thing over and over again. Have you seen the Evil Dead remake? Nope. I haven't seen any of the. That's a lie. I saw like the first 10 minutes of the first Evil Dead movie. the original, and then I was like, I'm not feeling this. I don't know why. I was maybe it was too scary for me, right? I don't know. Yeah, I didn't really get into horror. It was scary as shit. Yeah, yeah. The remake is less comedic. I've heard that because like Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness, they were really like over the top comedic. Oh, I'm just like not a big horror guy. I love slasher movies, but I'm not a big horror guy. I like action movies, comedy movies, comic book nerd, comic book, superhero movies more. I can say my top five favorite genres I like. I like coming of age teen movies, superhero movies, slasher movies, zombie movies, and heist movies. Those are my five favorite like types. Those aren't really genres. I guess they're like subgenres, whatever. Yeah, those are my favorites. Favorite types. And what is cool is I have an idea for my own for each of those. I don't know if I'm gonna make my own superhero movie just because that's like more reliant on budget, but I'm gonna try to do the rest. Ever since seventh grade, 2016, I've had an idea for a slasher movie. I don't have it fully developed at all. I don't like again. I don't have an ending. Horror movies now are just ass. Dude, horror is having the renaissance right now. That's what everybody's talking about. You got stuff like the Witch, the Lighthouse. That counts a horror movie, like the Robert Eggers movies like that. Midsummer or Midsommar or whatever it's called. I'm just gonna call it Midsummer. There's like a lot more supernatural paranoia stuff. Or paranoia. Paranormal. That's what I meant. Overrated. I haven't seen any of that stuff, man. I haven't watched any of them. And then like Blumhouse. But I had this idea for a slasher movie ever since 2016. I don't have the idea fully developed, but if I would make it, which I want to because I love slasher movies and it'd be cool to make my own, I would want to take it to Blumhouse. I don't know if I would take it to Blum. I mean, I would try to get like somebody else, but like ideally, I would want it at Blumhouse because it seems like them. Happy Death Day sucks, dude. Everything I've heard about Happy Death Day is that it's awesome. That's your opinion. But like Blumhouse are, huh? I'm a block. Yeah, well, I wanted to watch it because it sounded cool. So don't tell me what to do. But yeah, like the slasher movie idea I have, I would want to take it to Blumhouse because it seems like they're just like, oh, you want to make a movie? Here's $5 million. And then if it bombs, it's low budget, so it doesn't matter. With like Truth or Dare and Fantasy Island and stuff. It's just dumb. Yeah, well, so's Hot Rod, buddy. That's not a good comparison. I'm sorry. That's not a good comparison. I'm gonna put my retainer back on. I'm gonna like hide it under here because it might look gross to you guys. I'm back. Pretty sure you can just see my back. Got snap notifications from like 7 minutes ago, so I'm just gonna look at them quick. Am I blocked? No, you're not. Yes, it is supposed to be done. That's why I said it was a bad comparison. I'm sorry about this, guys. Alright, I gotta make sure this is plugged back in. I'm sorry. Alright, that's why it's funny. It's supposed to be a dumb comedy. Happy Death Day? Isn't it like a horror comedy? Isn't that the point? I know it's like Groundhog Day is a slasher movie. Sounds cool. Am I blocked? I don't. Let me check. No, I don't think so. I gotta adjust my shorts here. It's kind of awkward. All right, there we go. I'm just covered up with the hoodie. You really don't like Happy Death Day. Have I seen the Child's Play remake? Nope. I have seen every Child's Play movie up to Curse. I haven't seen Cult yet, and I haven't seen the remake, but I probably will at some point because again, love slasher movies. See, this is what sucks. There's so much stuff where it's like, have you seen this? And I'm like, no. At this point, it's going to be like, guess what movies I have watched? It's okay, but the original is better. Oh, that's sad, man. Cult's kind of dumb. And the original is better. Of course, the original is better. There's not many remakes that are better than the originals. Yeah, Cult is weird because I've seen a lot of people that liked it, and a lot of people that are like, this movie sucks. It's like Seed all over again. I hope it's not like that. I didn't even finish Seed of Chucky. I was like, this movie's awful. And I've sat through the horror sequels. I've sat through Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X and Freddy's Dead. It's not terrible. Okay. It's not Happy Death Day, am I right? I don't know what that was. I like winked and went like this. You know what? We can just keep going if you want to, like, until my dad comes home because I don't like doing streams while my parents are home just because it feels kind of awkward. So we'll do that. We'll keep going. I'm gonna assume that it will just because of everything. Because, yeah, prom isn't too far away for most people. Like, scheduling wise. Wife just texted me. I feel like that's kind of a weird reasoning for why I want to end the stream. Or when I'm gonna, but whatever. Oh, I'm assuming you're talking to him. That's cool that people are talking together in the chat. One of my favorite parts about live streams when when I watch other people's live streams, it's like they're talking to the viewers, but the viewers are actually talking together. I don't know. They could just be messing with you. I'm not sure what that means. Keep itching my nose, man. At least I'm doing it with this. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I guess Colin can keep asking if I've seen this movie. Have you seen this movie? I guess you can keep doing that. I'll say this: every movie that I have, wash your hands and don't get sick. Definitely, dude. Wash your hands. Limit the like Like I want to hang out with my friends, but don't like go out in public as much. Only go when you need to. And I feel like since restaurants and stuff are going to be closed, when you order food, I feel like you should tip them just because they have to drive or do like curbside pickup now. Just saying that. I feel like that would be nice to do. I'm just saying that because that's what I say it. But yeah, Colin. I know it seems like I haven't seen a lot of movies, but every movie that I have out over there, I have seen. But I don't have a lot of movies out there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I got a couple box sets, so that's 17, 18, 19, 26 movies. I had to count. I feel so dumb. Every time I add 9 plus 7, I forget 16. Have I listened? No, I haven't listened to the full Nevermind album. I know I said at the beginning of the year I was going to try to listen to a bunch of albums, but it's not happened as much. Should read Afterlife with Archie. It's so much better than Riverdale. I haven't actually read anything from Archie. I don't know a lot about him. I know he met the Punisher, and like Archie vs Predator. And there's that really good scene in Chasing Amy where they talk about Archie and like Jughead, but it's not as funny to me. Like still think it's funny, but it's not as funny to me because I don't know the comics. Nevermind, it's so good. You know, Kurt Cobain hated it. I'm saying that again. I'm sure it's good because it was able to change the landscape of music. And suddenly everybody wanted to look like they haven't showered in days and everybody wanted to buy flannels. And Nevermind and in Utero. Yeah, I'll probably check them out at some point. I'm not a big fan of grunge, but I like it. I like pop punk. I like the fun rock. When it comes to rock and roll, I like the fun stuff more than the sad, depressing stuff. Like Vince Neil. I'm like Vince Neil. I don't understand why people want to sing about their problems. That's not it. I prefer fun music. And even pop punk is like whiny. It's like complaining about their lives and stuff, but it's like whiny and it's kind of funny, you know? Like I love Blink 182. They're pop punk, right? I'm not being dumb. They count, right? Believe so. Gotta get rid of these notifications. A little hot. In Bleach and Incesticide, I feel like a hard ass rock. Well, I just said I like more fun stuff. But I like heavy stuff too. I just don't like screamo, you know, when it's like wah, 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 wah. I'm not. I don't like that. I like to be under. I like to be understand. I like to understand the lyrics. I don't like the. You know, I don't like the stuff that sounds like that. Like I like the heavy guitars and drumming. I just don't like the vocals where it's like that. Isn't there one song where it's like in my eyes? I don't know why. That's what I thought of. Isn't it like? Isn't that like a Slipknot song or something? I don't know music, but isn't there one where it's like I'm pushing nails inside my eyes? Can you look that up to see if that's something? Can you look that up on Genius for me? You know, I'm gonna look it up on here. Inside my eye. Google suggested balls inside my eyes. I don't know how I feel about that. Inside my eyes. Yeah, I just don't like that stuff. I'm gonna put these in 40 from this away. Oh, when I was saying that I wanted to make another video like the one where I did how to make Venom 2, I want to do a video on like how to reboot the mask, or like how I would, because that's what I want. I know that the creator, his name is Mike something. It's like Mike Peterson or Richardson or something. Wait. Who created the mask? Alright, I'll look up who created Big Head. Dark Horse. Who created the mask? Dark Horse. Doug Mank. Writer Mark Richardson. Yeah. Him. He said that he wanted to have a female. He watched a music video called Forced Gender. Okay. I can check that out. Mike Richardson said that he had a female comedian, like a top female comedian in mind for the mask. I think that would be really cool. You know, because that's one where it's like you can have a female mask because the whole point of the mask is that anybody can wear it. And it always goes from person to person throughout the comics. I don't know if I should just reveal like what I would do with it because I want to make a video out of it, but at the same time I feel like it's too short. Watching all okay. Okay. I'm probably gonna be home at like 4. I can end at 4. Because I feel like at that point we've been going on for a bit too long. I basically like I woke up late because I went to bed late. So I've basically been doing this since I was awake. I was up for like a half hour and then I just did this. No, I'm good. I got 10 hours of sleep. I'm good. Oh, I thought you were trying to say don't pass out. I don't know. I don't know, man. Inside my eyes. I still want somebody to make a best moments video for me. Like all the dumb stuff I said in my GTA streams, they could do the inside my eyes thing that I've been doing on this stream. I don't know. I don't have a lot of best moments or the scene. I'm saying myself like it's movies. My Mountain Dew ice review when I smell the bottle and I'm like, you know, my eyes roll up. That was really funny. I want a best moments video of me. I remember I wanted Weiss to make that. Oh, and not finish the video. Dude, why do you want... Alright, I can check out this video if you want. I mean, I don't know what it is, really. Like you told me the title, but I don't know if I'd be interested. So, no, I'm gonna have that stuck in my head. What percent is my laptop at? Is it full? Yeah, it's fully charged now. I gotta unplug it. I'm not trying to overheat this thing. But yeah, I will have to add. I can do it right now. Let me get the notebook out. I'm gonna get to wherever I wrote all my video ideas, and I need to add fair foods to it. Here it is. Reviewing new state fair foods. Yeah, but I guess I can read my ideas real quick. Commentaries are on bad movies. And I would call that series Bad Movie Tuesday as a reference to Drake and Josh. Or commentaries for classic movies I haven't seen, and then I can maybe do shorter highlight videos. Have you ever tried a Shamrock Shake? Hell yes, they are amazing. I love them. And I haven't had one in a while. I haven't had one, I guess, since they last came out. When do they end? Don't they end in the beginning of April? Like, today's the perfect day to do it, obviously. I should have worn my water park shirt because it's green. Damn it. Whatever. I can get one maybe. And then a series on seeing if childhood movies, like movies I watched a bunch as a kid, hold up. My pitch for a Spider-Man spinoff, I could maybe do that. How to make the Uncharted movie good. I still want to make that a video. Top 5 movies that should/could be remade, rebooted. Live Napoleon Dynamite commentary. Maybe I could do that tomorrow for my birthday because that's my favorite movie of all time, and I still haven't done anything about it. And then I'm not gonna do this. Maybe if I do the video later, I do a mukbang, right? Eat a bunch of the food that's in the movie because there's a lot of food in Napoleon Dynamite, you know. And then I wanted to review Dragon Ball Evolution without having watched anything else Dragon Ball to see if it still sucks. And then after I watch the show, I'll watch the movie again and see if it's worse. Thinking about maybe doing that with like Last Airbender. And then a video series, essay type series, or like retrospective series on Adam Sandler's career. And one of my favorite podcasts of all time, Adam Sandler, Please Stop, already does it really good. So I'd have to make it different than that. So I wouldn't review all of his movies because I've watched all of them except That's My Boy because I don't want to. But maybe I can do it one day for this channel. I'll do that for like a charity stream or something. Watching That's My Boy for charity. That's the only way I would do it. And then I finally watched a series where I review classic movies and stuff for my Netflix list. But now instead of that, I'm just gonna do like what I watched this month. You know, like everybody else has. Everybody else does. Evolution sucks ass. That's what I've heard. I haven't heard any positive things about it. I watched Chris Duckman's Hilariosity video on it, but what is cool is that I don't remember anything except him destroying a bunch of Dragon Ball Evolution merch. I don't remember him actually talking about the movie itself, so I can go in pretty much blind. I remember the Blu-ray was at Best Buy for $4 when Dragon Ball Super Broly was coming out last year in theaters, and I almost got the Blu-ray, but I was like, I don't want to pay $4 if it's bad. You know, like I don't know where else I'm gonna find the movie. I can find it used, I guess, but I'll just watch it if it on a streaming service. I'm gonna get like a free trial for something so I can watch it. But yeah, I was gonna do a video watching Evolution, Dragon Ball Evolution, before watching the show, and then I watch the show and I do a video on that. And then I do a video with me and Weiss because he's a huge Dragon Ball fan watching the movie because I'm gonna force him to watch. I thought that would be really funny. You know, it's like me. I just finished the show at that point. Does it suck even more? And then he watches it and then he'll probably be like, "Oh, I hate this." Right? Yeah. I'm thinking we should call it a day on this. It's been fun though. Like now I gotta find the how to say my name in Hindu. It's Mara Let me find it. Marinam J Spice High. Marinam J Spice High. Yeah, but this was fun. I'm gonna call it a day for this one. It's almost 2.5 hours. I think that is plenty time. This is definitely the longest stream I've done. This is the longest, or yeah, it is, and the longest video I've done. This is cool. And for now, Marinam J Spice High, and I'm saying bye. Bye.